deflated before the podcast last week, so I had to blow it up real quick. But now, still inflated, still intuned. And I guess there's nothing left to do but to start crank over those engines, gearheads, because 'tis none other than us, the Lugnutz podcast.
Thank you for joining us. Recorded March 2026. ZR1X. Accord. In China. BMW takes a leak and more.
Enjoy the show. Drive on Lugnutz.
Drive on over here as I toss my axe over to this off stage. We want you to drive on to facebook.com/Lugnutz podcast. And that's where you're going to find all of our luggy and nutty polished content coming up to you ever so slightly behind. Like this first story.
All around here, we have a 2026 Chevy ZR1X. Ooh. Over on Car and Driver. Yeah. ZR1, twin turbocharged V8. It made 1,064 horsepower. Ooh. And they call it the LT7, is what the engine's called.
Okay.
Electric axle from the E-Ray makes an extra 186 horsepower. That is more horsepower than my car.
That's really where you want the electric technology to come in there and help it out. Just give it more power. It looks great. It looks great. I love between the two pictures here. I mean, you get a really good, that's a video, but you get the really good sense of the back end here, Giggity. Yeah. Nice, real aerodynamic shape to it. Just looks like it's going fast when it's sitting still. So really, really nice.
It's not bad in gray. Better in another color.
Yeah, I always wish they go with like a red. Red's really good to show off a body color. Obviously, I know you get sports car red, but you could do like a black. Black is kind of it hides things, but it looks usually really good in black. Gold, red,
blue, green, purple.
What other colors can you really do to really show off the body? A purple would probably be really good on this car, actually. Now that you're looking at it and you see that beastly engine.
4,139-pound all-wheel drive Corvette with 1,250 horsepower, resulting in a 3.3 pound to horsepower ratio.
Wow. Absolutely.
10 pistons front, rear, 6-piston rear calipers, 6.5 carbon ceramic rotors, largest ever fitted.
Wow.
To a Corvette.
Yeah, I bet.
That's a nice looking engine, baby.
It is. I mean, I like the nice little subtle blue right there. It's like the only blue thing in the car, but that engine alone is a 10. Jesus, that's a lot of power. I mean, look at that Knight Rider interior, man. Oh my God. Somebody call Kit. And look, they still got the wall up. They didn't take that wall down. It's America. Fuck that. We're keeping that wall in between the driver and the passenger living strong.
They say the front axle reacts to what you're doing with the pedals.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Really?
Like driving forward or stopping?
Using its motor to balance and control the vehicle with regen brake torque vectoring. Who doesn't like torque vectoring? I got to tell you, I'm not quite too sure what torque vectoring is, but I like saying it.
Torque vectoring, yeah. I mean, you can kind of
regenerative brake torque.
Figure
vectoring.
It in there. Oh man, yeah. That's some
sexy,
clickbait words there. But it sounds like a really good vehicle. Obviously, they're not just going to brag about how they can go forward and stop, but the being able to control everything in the wheel is exactly what in a hypercar you want to be able to control, so this car can stay on the surface that you're driving it on. Maybe it's a track. Maybe it's an old airfield. Maybe it's your pothole-infested neighborhood.
Instead, the ZR1 will predict what you're trying to do and will become familiar with you within 48 hours.
God, how long until we get HAL? HAL 5, what was it, 2,000, 5,000 from Odyssey, 2000 Space Odyssey?
2001, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? How long until we get HAL? Jesus Christ.
Well,
we're taking you to the doctor, Dave. No, man, I want to go here.
Can't lie to the artificial intelligence. It's going to figure it out.
It's going to.
But this artificial intelligence, I don't know if it's got that. But
just
to learn you what you're trying to do within 48 hohours.
I mean, if
0 to 60 in 2.1 seconds, quarter mile 9.2, top speed 155. 0.1 seconds and 0.3 improvement through the 0 to 60 and quarter mile.
I definitely want my computer looking at the suspension. You know what I mean? Especially if you're in this. You're planning on driving it fast. So I would want that computer being like, all right, look at all this data. Do I want this soft or firm? And let it choose, you know? That sounds like you're just going to get the best grip you can out of that car. That sounds great.
NHRA says the street legal rules predict that a car cannot run quicker than a 9-second.
Yeah. Sure.
Or faster than 150. This one went
in the quarter.
155.
Wow. I was expecting a 2 after that, but no, 5. Wow.
Nope.
Okay.
5. Just a little bit
in the quarter mile.
more.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
But that extra 5 horsepower depends on the tires and the grip on the tires.
Exactly. Just like I was
track.
saying, coming down to that computer, looking at all that data, and then saying, "No, we can rip that shit." That's fantastic.
They also have a stealth mode if you don't want to wake the neighbors.
Oh, that's great.
It's 4 or 5 miles of electric range, 45 miles an hour.
I mean, that does keep some people from making their hypercar a daily driver. You know what I mean? Oh, let me just wake the neighbors at 4 a.m. You know what I mean?
Sorry, gotta get it warmed up a bit.
You know what I mean? Or you could just let me just go ahead and hit this stealth mode button and start this bitch when I'm already on the main road, and your neighbors will love you a lot more for that mode. I guarantee you. You know, that's gonna be a people pleaser, to say the least.
You could get the performance package, which has the carbon fiber aero with his long-sized wing, 1,200 pounds of downforce. That's a lot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, with all that power, you're definitely going to need it.
2 degrees of negative camber on the front and 1.5 on the rear.
Okay.
Working against every launch.
Yeah, if I believe...
Michelin Cup Sports.
I think I remember that correctly. You do want a little bit of negative camber on the launch.
2R tires average 1.5 Gs on the skid pad. Stopped from 70 and 139 feet and from 100 in 267. Nice to know that's a huge difference there.
Oh, yeah. 139 feet from 70 miles an hour is pretty good.
That's why the speed limit is what it is.
Oh, absolutely. You look at like the average stop speed on like a big ass Yukon on a highway. It's not going to be 139 feet. I'll fucking tell you that confidently. You know what I mean? And then you add on like wet days and what your tire condition is.
More, probably what are your 300?
What are your brake pads like? You know what I mean? And most modern cars, like 70 to 80% of your braking is done with the front of the car. Those rear brakes really don't wear as fast as the fronts. So more often than not, tires and brakes, they're going to be low. What's the braking like then? They always test it in the beginning. What's it like then? That's a helpful thing to know as a car owner that I don't think anybody really looks into. You know, hey, this has zeros on the tires. These are bald, and let's go driving in the rain and see how fucking quick it stops. Nobody's really willing to do that video for some reason now that I say it out loud.
Well, if you are willing to look at another video, give this next story a try. Biggest truck in America. General Motors has the classic American idea of bigger is better.
Of course. It's GM.
We'll get to who's really the better
Giant migraine. I mean, General Motors, yeah.
We'll get to who's really the better truck company in a little bit, or trusted the most by people.
Yeah. Sometimes it's trust that really
General
does
Motors
it for you.
Includes like Cadillac, Chevy, GMC.
Started at Cadillac.
Cadillac, Chevy, GMC, all like Yukon, Yukon Denali.
Oh yeah, the big ones.
Suburban, Escalade, huge trucks.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you know, the bigger the better was America's motto whenever it came to trucks.
Well, Automotive Trends report says that GM is the biggest truck on sale in the U.S. market for the second year in a row, leading the category. EPA measures size of the footprint calculated by multiplying wheelbase by average track width.
Okay.
U.S. fuel economy rules scale with footprint, i.e. larger trucks have different regulations than tiny hatchbacks. For 2004 model, GM average footprint was 60.2 square feet. 2025, it's 60.4.
Yeah. Well, even the best thing about this is, like, for trucks, if you have a diesel truck, and it's a modern one.
When you go to a drive-through, turn the thing off, or they're never going to hear you. They're never going to hear you.
But you have to meet emissions regulation, there's this ridiculously expensive fluid that every oil change you have to fill up, and it's so expensive. But it's for emissions. It mixes it in there so that way it meets the emissions regulations. That's something that's in a big truck. It's not in a Fiat.
So you pour it just before you're about to go in for inspection.
Wow. Generally, people like that, they know, I got to fill this at this point. It's right there in the owner's manual, especially. That's important now that they're online. You know, a lot of people are not giving you the physical manual anymore, so you got to know the information and where to find it. General up maintenance on a diesel is different than a gasoline engine, so I stick to gas myself.
Well, talking about bigger is better. Ford, average size, 58.3 square feet. Stellantis, 58 square feet. That's it. Toyota and Nissan are closer to the industrial average of 54.2.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. A little bit shorter, but that's overall, I think that's probably to help them shipping-wise, too, so you could send more.
EPA report shows that trucks have become, pickup trucks, SUVs, are roughly about 66% of vehicles produced in the U.S.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, then again, you look at what's around you on the roads, and generally, you will find at least one truck.
Yeah.
And in your day, I'd be surprised if you don't see more than one.
You only see one.
One GM.
The average car price today is about $50,000.
Did you get yourself stuck down there? Okay, you're down there. All right. Just don't hit the camera, kid.
The average car price today is about $50,000. If we're going for the best-selling truck, it still belongs to the F-150.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Chevy
Jesus Christ.
Silverado is in second place.
Yeah.
Followed.
Apocalypse, those two trucks, you'll probably get one of the two of them started, an F-150 or a Silverado. Yeah. It's somewhere in this country. My bet is that's probably the truck you're going to go to for an apocalypse vehicle because it's good four-wheel drive, unlike both of them. So just hope you don't get that broke-ass two-wheel drive model. That's not going to help you in an apocalypse. Not to be doom and gloom about that, you know.
Speaking of doom and gloom, let's have some sunshine for this next story. Picture Perfect Small Towns. Get it on Amazon today. Hey, who wants a cheap Accord? Everyone in China. Yeah. Actually, I think nobody in China likes Honda.
No, I don't think they do at all.
Honda is struggling quite a bit.
Yeah, that sounds right.
a Honda Accord. They're changing to price to 138,800 yuan.
Okay.
It's about $20,000 for.
Wow, that's cheap for an Accord.
That is.
That's
having
very
a real
cheap.
problem.
Jesus.
It's a reduction of 100,000 yuan.
Oh yeah,
About
I mean,
14,610.
oh, they took off 14 grand on that just to make it easier in China.
Oh, yeah.
Please tell me
Retail
it did
price
something.
is regularly $34.89.
Oh, yeah, that's a hell of a fucking deal on an Accord.
Yeah.
That's a full-size sedan. That's not a Civic, okay? Like a paper, a cardboard box with a fucking engine in it. This is an Accord. It's, you know, a little bit nicer than that.
Well, China's broader vehicle consumption market remains under pressure.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of things going on over there right now.
Yeah, a lot of hubbubaloo, if you believe it.
The automotive consumption index stood at 31.1 January, which is a historic low. So if you're not ultra popular, I don't think you're going to survive over there.
Oh, yeah,
and
no.
A lot of car makers, it seems like they've all been like flooding their cars over there. I know Buick is all over there with the big luxury market. I mean,
Yeah. They've been
like
pushing heavy
top.
in there. In that
They're
market.
seen as like the top of the top.
Well,
over
they're
there,
I think everybody's
section of luxury.
in the automotive market over there. I think they're worried about BYD.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, they're making cheap ass fucking cars with a quick turnaround. I think, what did we talk about? Like a 2-year turnaround on them?
They're only meant to live for 2 years.
You know, I mean, it depends on
2
what
years
you put
and
in
then you
there.
got to buy a new one?
It's like a cell phone, but if you have that kind of capability to put it out there and churn it out in the market, I don't know what they're doing, but if that is,
A car,
you know,
when you buy a car, I think it should last a decade.
at least
It
you
should,
know.
at the very minimum.
Oh yeah, at least
It
if
should
you
last
get
you
two.
10 years.
Yeah, if you can get two out
If you
of
have
it,
a
that's a good.
quality car, it
Yeah.
should last longer than that.
I mean, but if we're talking about a Honda, these are cars that go 200,000-300,000 plus miles.
Yeah.
And you're getting this for 20 grand.
You've seen
Brand
some of
new,
those
out the
Hondas
box.
have been around since the 80s.
Yeah,
And they're
that's
still going strong.
it's an astounding price. So even if it don't have a strong market in China, this is a really good price. I mean, if you love to haggle, you're not going to get a better price than that.
You won't get one
They're
here.
practically paying you to buy the car.
Although if you go over to China, buy it and ship it over,
it's gonna
it would probably cost.
it's gonna be more than the 14 grand. I'll
It'd
tell
be
you
more
that.
than you'd save, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah. If not, a lot of more people would be doing that. I got to tell you.
But hey, stay right here. We're going to show you something nice with the next story.
Is this your scar, sir?
Could you talk to us about it? We're with
Lugnutz
We want
podcast.
to talk to people about their cars.
Sure. What would you like to know?
How long have you had the car?
12 years.
12 years. Did you do all the restoring to it yourself?
Everything you see.
Wow. That's a fantastic motor in there. I love the overall body style. And original color, or did you choose the color?
No, it's not original.
Excellent. You don't really see a lot of that, a lot of the reds in that, almost like it's like a burnt orange red kind of color.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. And did you have to, clean up all the chrome yourself and all that? Fantastic car.
Oh, yeah.
And how many miles do you have on there?
35,000.
35. Wow. Fantastic. And did you do the wiring yourself for the front LEDs? Fantastic. And then disc
Everything
brakes
you
and
see
everything on
under the
there?
hood- Everything you see under the hood, I did.
Oh, that's great. And it doesn't look messy. It's nice and organized. It shows the care that you put into it. It's absolutely
Thank you.
fantastic.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Love your car.
See you guys later.
Absolutely. Fantastic. All the passion projects.
Toyota has had a difficult relationship with the battery.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They were an early pioneer of the hybrid.
Oh yeah,
power
they were the
train.
first.
Yeah, they were the first. Then they had that other one that didn't go so well.
Yeah, no.
I can't remember the name of that. First full BEV had a struggling start, but when it hit showrooms, no one was really. BZ is 37,900. The XLE FWD.
So for front wheel drive,
Yes.
the top tier trim level of Toyota is always the XLE.
Has a range of 314 miles, 505 kilometers.
Uglier than sin.
According to EPA test, 300 could be better.
Ugh.
It's not great.
Well,
That
look,
testing probably wasn't fully loaded.
it doesn't look ugly from the outside when you're inside.
Do we have other
Please.
directionals?
Please. Okay, we do.
Oh, the inside looks like a. Oh, the inside looks like a car.
See, that just further supports my statement. Look, that's beautiful. You don't have to look at the outside. And look, from the side does not look bad at all. That looks rather fine. Even the back end. Everybody else's view besides the front of the car is rather ugly. But the inside is fantastic.
DC fast charge, 30 minutes.
Even that's great.
10 to 80% at a 150 kilowatt.
That's not bad.
Probably in ideal conditions, not in the cold. The bitter.
Oh, not up here.
Bitter
Yeah, no,
cold
no,
of
not
the
up here.
Northeast with 2 feet of snow outside.
Nah.
You be waiting.
No, yeah, you're going to be waiting longer than that. Yeah.
It's got the version 3 Tesla supercharger. There's also the version 4 with the longer cable.
Everybody needs a long cable.
Everyone, ask any guy. They all want.
They all want the long cable. Yeah.
Brake pedals slowly regenerate the braking until about 0.3 G. Which place friction takes over.
Yeah. That's good. The regenerative braking, because it gives you a nice little like pull back on you, so you can just kind of let off and slow down.
It is a battery car under $40,000.
That's nice.
Front wheel drive, save $3,000.
Yeah. I mean, it's good, but I don't think
there's a smaller battery.
Is there really that big a market for people asking for these electric vehicles?
No.
I don't really think a lot of people are really asking for them. It's not like I see my neighbors changing, adding plugs into their house. Nobody, in fact, has. So everybody still has gasoline engines.
Not in this neighborhood.
You know what I mean? So where is this market that everybody's making these EVs for?
The main line? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I'm wondering where these EVs are going. Hey, I mean, they're making enough of them.
They had plans, and they're going through with their plans. Some people have plans, and they don't go that well. They get leaky.
Yeah.
BMW had a bit of a leak. They had this really big, fancy plan, and someone hit the publish button when they weren't, and someone grabbed some captures down below.
Ooh.
BMW has pledged 40 cars by the end of next year. And we're going to go through them one by one.
Oh, right there.
There's teeny tiny little photos. Teeny tiny little photos. Handful of models have been announced, but this is a massive leak as to what's going on.
A little leak, you could say, because of the size of the picture. A little.
So what they have cooked up in Munich for the United States is... They inadvertently leaked from the 2 Series all the way up to the 7 Series.
Okay. Oh, that's a big leak.
This one here is the M2 X Drive, and M2 X Drive starts at $75K.
Oh, okay. Well, that's BMW. Yeah.
M240i with X Drive is about 121 pounds. 55 kilograms heavier than the real drive counterpart. I got a little blip segment for each one of the cars that are coming up.
Very nice.
Up next, we got the 3 Series. I think that's the 3 Series. It's so tiny.
Yes, 3 Series.
3 Series. Portfolio
Really?
also, it's going to look like a 3 Series. Includes 2 full electric models, i340 X Drive and i50 X Drive. Ooh, What a mouthful.
Right.
You get the 40 or the 50 in the i3 version.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Sure. I mean, that looks like a SUV, kind of.
Sure.
I think. Oh, my eyes are.
Can't see. Nah, it's too small. I can't see.
Ugh.
First ever X4. The first ever iX4 also appears. 2 versions, 40 and a 50.
There's going to be a couple X's over I's in this podcast. Jesus.
It's really something.
Yeah. You guys at home will have a better picture of what it is than me.
I think this is what happens when all the good names are taken.
Yeah.
The next one is the 2027 X5. That's an easy one to say. There's no I's or Q's in this one.
Yeah, I know.
Just
right?
an X5. Next generation of luxury SUV.
Mm-hmm. 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 Oh,
That's a 740. The tiny photo, that's got to be the X5.
That's got to be the X5
Yeah,
there.
that's the X5.
That one.
That's the X5.
Right
It
above
looks
my head,
much
like
bigger
I had
in person, but
like I had a little
than this.
thought in my head, like, I wonder.
I see you're thinking of an X5.
So yeah, we got that going for us.
This will debut in the coming months. Rear-wheel drive version remains.
Oh, that's the X5. They just didn't have a picture.
Oh. Well, that looks like words.
That's extremely tiny.
Yeah. Well, the picture coming up next is the 7 Series. It is blurred on the website.
Right.
So they're going to sell it blurry, which is weird.
That seems a lot more expensive to do, rather than just have solid panels. You just go with the blurry effect. It would be interesting design-wise.
Which car is yours? Mine's the blurry one. Which blurry one? The black blurry one, the blue blurry one, or the green blurry one? The gray blurry one. I parked on the other side.
And then it would just take seeing one, and then all of a sudden 7 blurry cars pop up all the time, and then all of a sudden people are like, "Hang on, am I drunk? Like, what is going on here?" No, Jesus Christ! All these cars really are blurry.
It's blurry because BMW has undergone a facelift, so they blurried it when they accidentally leaked it.
They went a little bit too far. Jesus.
And they haven't blurred the others because, they haven't really changed them.
But this is the one that people are going to care about. They want to see the 7.
Although it doesn't include the 760i, and the V8 isn't going anywhere.
Oh, of course not. No. We're gonna keep our V8.
Get rid of the manual. Don't get rid of the V8. Let's.
We're not talking crazy now. We're not talking crazy. We're keeping the V8.
What would be crazy would be a concept car.
Wow.
Exome.
Mm-hmm.
Likes bringing cars to Barcelona. A company gave us the first glimpse of the SU7 Ultra Supercar during last year's MWC.
That's a Gran Turismo logo there, up next to the Vision.
Oh yeah, that's definitely going to be in the game.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's a good tie-in though. That looks like a car that people would love.
It looks so.
Oh wow!
Look at that.
That is some futuristic shit.
That's amazing.
Yeah, see, that's the car I want in the game. Yeah, that's what I want.
I don't like the steering wheel unless this way goes 90.
You know what? It's actually been proven that anytime you go outside of the normal steering wheel, people are not happy with it.
You have to have that. Because when you turn a car, your hands, you may not realize it because you've been driving for whatever. But
I've seen Flight of the Navigator 2. It was a good movie. I understand. But we don't need to put that in our vehicles. We can have a regular steering wheel like a big boy.
It's a hypercar that was designed to go really fast while slicing through the air.
Look at that drag coefficient right there. God damn.
I know, right?
That's some good numbers right there.
They are. Those are some numbers to... aerodynamic efficiency 4.1. Was that downforce?
Downforce, negative 1.2.
Drag coefficient, 0.29. It's pretty cool looking.
Oh yeah, that's
awesome
fucking
looking.
jet, dude. That's awesome. That looks really cool design wise. It looks almost like one of those cars from a cartoon that you would be driving in the future. We're finally getting there. We're finally getting there.
The wheels have special covers that are somehow magnetically set in place so they don't rotate when the car moves.
And how fucking awesome this cockpit is. Holy shit.
That would cause drag.
Oh, that cockpit is not a drag.
That is a really cool cockpit.
Look at that. That is a spaceship. They even have the fucking racing seatbelts in there. Like, oh yeah, you're gonna feel like
coconut-shaped sofa with an X-wing steering wheel with 5 tiny displays, which appear to be double as contextual buttons. That's the
the thing. Oh wow,
that's something.
That looks great. You see the wheel cover things there in the back,
there
with the red
and drag that
the whole cockpit there and everything. That just looks so George Jetson. That looks so great.
That's awesome.
Honestly,
that's really cool.
I mean, wow.
Let's hope they can sell it somewhere so someone will get to see it.
Oh yeah, I mean, even just being able to drive that thing once. That's all you really need. Just to drive it once. Not around here. These roads are.
No.
Oh, God, no, not these roads. But that, I mean, it just looks like something out of like a Minority Report or like iRobot, something that these are the models that they said you were going to have around now. That's what I want to see trickle down 10 years from now. Yeah. Everybody else having nice, slick, futuristic looking rides like that.
Well, if you got a futuristic ride or not, you might want to go over to our internet face pages, pjandwh.com.
Or facebook.com/Lugnutz podcast to see all of our luggy and nutty polished content coming to you ever so slightly behind. And, of course, check out the pjandwh.com to look at all the content coming out on the Perjangers and Wallhangers Media Network. We definitely have something in store for you coming up sooner rather than later, like a documentary coming, the Lugnutz podcast, Delco or Bust. And you know what? Even in that documentary, it didn't matter if you drove a Triumph or if you drove an AMG, because nothing rolls without Lugnutz. We'll see you guys next week. And until then, drive on, Lugnutz. Bye-bye. About the only time we get the actual mascots quiet is towards the end of the podcast now. I mean, Doodle used to pipe up, but you know what? It's best they just stay quiet. It's best they stay quiet. You know, it's one of the only times. Just enjoying the theme song and enjoying the mascots not barking for once. A little inside the Perjangers studio there. No. What was that guy's name with the beard? I don't know. We'll have him look it up and have you next time, because we want to see you here, and we love you and miss you, and we can't wait to see you then. Until then, drive on, Lugnutz. Bye-bye.
What guy with a beard, this one?
What was his name? It was like fucking... It's gonna sound weird, because I'm gonna say the guy with the beard and the glasses. I know, it's not really helping my fucking case. There. And recording everywhere like a bouncing gummy bear, but we want you to bounce on over here. Hit that subscribe button. Right above my head is going to be the very best Perjangers and Wallhangers video for you. Right above Big Brother's head is going to be every single Lugnutz podcast into a playlist. Make sure you comment and like below. Share it out there for your friends. And don't forget, we'll see you next time. Until then, drive on, gearheads. Bye-bye.